Hey everyone. Today was a very choppy market. It was very difficult to trade today. But the bad news is we lost kind of $11,000. Not kind of, we did. We lost $11,000 across two trades. So we traded direct digital pre-market and we lost $700. Came into the open, we traded it at the open. And for the life of me, I look back at the trade and I'm kind of thinking to myself, how did you manage to lose money with that? Because the setups were there, the setups were golden. And there's no reason why I should have lost money with that. I guess I was just off my game. And sometimes that happens. You've got to recognize that sometimes that can happen. So then we waited a little while and NEGG popped up on the momentum scanner. So we traded NEGG and similar situation. And we lost money there. We lost even more. We went in big size. And I just had to accept that I was off my game. I was picking the right setups. I looked and tried to justify my entry points. And yeah, it still looked to me like they were good setups. But then I didn't take profits when I should have taken profits. I didn't get out and exit the trade when I saw the exit indicators. I held on to the losers too long. So it's not just good enough to spot the patterns forming and trade the patterns. You have to be quick to the trigger. You have to take profits at the right levels. If it pumps quickly and gets to the levels quickly, you have to take profits quickly. I didn't do that today. However, that being said, the story doesn't end there. So I went, did what I did, take the dog for a walk, went out, regained my composure, came back had something to eat, and then came back for power hour. Just before power hour started, we decided to get in. We actually saw that the new highest mover on the day was actually FRGE. And we traded this successfully a couple of days ago, if you recall. So I looked for a pattern, found a trend line, and traded it. And I recorded it. So it took me 6 minutes, 7 minutes to gain $14,000. So the 11,000 we lost, and then another 3,000 besides, which puts us up on the day green. We're finishing the day net a little over $2,000. I know you're going to say, well, 14 less 11 is 3. So no, but when you factor in commissions and charges, it also take that into account, and it puts us up on the day net green a little over $2,000. So I'll go over the trades now and have a watch of this, and I will add the actual trade from FRGE that I recorded live. So enjoy the recap, and if you enjoy the videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget I will be going live tomorrow. First thing, before market opens, 2 hours before market opens, so 7:30 East Coast time, that's 12:30 my time in GMT, or British summertime as it is now. So enjoy the videos, and I'll see you soon. During this stream, we traded direct digital, which is on the screen right now. We traded it pre-market here. It was very choppy. In fact, it was a very choppy market all over. Not a lot of things that were gapping up were holding the gains. So we actually went in here and added to our position, and it was 5,000, really 10,000. It went against us. We added back here, and that went against us as well. So we got out. It was still choppy. It was kind of ranging sideways. We weren't feeling it pre-market, so we thought, okay, we're only $700 down. We'll get into the we'll get into the market, and we got in here. We looked for the break of highs, and the break of highs was 490 and 492. We were lucky to get in at $5, and because of it had big spreads. And I'd set my hotkeys up to buy on the bid plus 10 cents. I got an absolutely spectacular fill at 485. How I got a fill at 485, I don't know. It was up at $5, and somebody decided to fill me at 485. So We went in with big size as well, so it was 25,000 shares at 485, and it moved up. We took 10,000 shares off at $5, and we took another 10,000 shares off just a little bit as it started pulled back and then moved back up again. We took another 10,000 shares, so we've got 5,000 shares, in at this stage. So we decided to add back up here at 520s. It pulls back, and we kind of get out of the position at 510. So that was a profitable trade. We were doing really well. So then we saw this flat pattern here, so kind of flat top pattern at 530. So we looked for the break, and we saw that the volume was waiting for volume to come in. We saw the volume comes in as we approached 530. We took a position, and as expected, it moved up to 550s. I think it was 549. It moved all the way up from 530 to 549. And guess what? Idiot here didn't take profits. So then it flushed down all the way back down to kind of 490s. As it moved back up to kind of 510s, we got out. But we'd lost our lost our position. We're giving away all of our profits and then some at this stage. So we're now almost $5,000 to the red. Kind of kicking myself at this stage because I look at that setup and the initial trade, it was golden. We should have made more out of that. Then for the break of 530, when we saw the volume, the high volume come through, we should have been able to take a scalp there at 545, 550 before it came back. Even breaking even there would have been a better result than what happened. And I look at myself and why did we not? Why were we so slow to the trigger there in terms of selling? And sometimes that happens. So we changed tack, and a little bit later, we were looking for something that was moving. So we were watching the momentum scanners, and we saw NEGG started to move on volume. It had been trading, ranging sideways, and then it started to move up on volume. We got one pullback, then we got a second pullback towards the VWAP, and it started to move up. So we looked for the break of highs here. And we looked to get in at 750s for the break of the half dollar, break of highs. And that's where we got in. We got it at 754 we got filled. And we added to the position up here at 773, and then it pulled back. So as it moved up again, we took some profit here at 773. And then we added up at the highs for the break of the whole dollar. And this is probably the mistake. We should have taken profits first before we added and lock in those gains. And then it came back down. It pulled back. We continued to add to the position, and it went against us, and we got out here at 750s. So that cost us over $6,000. And I look back at that again and I think, okay, well, the initial entry was right. And even the add, we should have taken profits instead of just purely adding. We should have taken profits. But the pullback was fine. The move up, taking profits and adding to the position, maybe we should have taken profits up here. Not maybe about it. We definitely should have taken profits. I'm constantly saying during the chat, when I'm talking to people, I keep telling people, take profits as you go. Nobody goes broke by taking profits. And look at me, not even following my own advice. So today I just wasn't on my game. I just didn't trade it very well. So I went away, came back just before power hour, and we decided to trade FRGE. It was now the highest mover on the day. It was up at the highs. It was up at 106% on the day. So those 100% movers, I've just been saying pre-market that we've not seen those parabolic movers. So I'll go into the trade. I actually recorded the trade, so I recorded it live. So I'm going to show you that trade now, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did when I took it. Without me. just got a nice fill. 18,000 shares. See them move up. 43. Got it at 42.12. So let's see what we get here. Getting big spreads, 50-cent spread on this. I'll see this move up to kind of 43.50s. The ask is 42.60 at the minute. Our entry is 42.12. Just watching this. 43.50 is what we can should be able to get out of this. Take some off. Oh, didn't get filled. Spread is there we go. Should get filled. Nice one. And we're still in there. Take another 5,000 off. Spreads are killing me, but the volatility on this one now is fantastic. Getting such big range. 4,000, 5,000, 8,000 shares here, but we've got $5,000 unrealized at the moment. Breaks that trend line, we just exit. Oh, we don't want to be giving money back to the market. About to get green on the day, which is good. We didn't want to move up. Still got this order here. I want to get rid of that order. It didn't get filled. So we shall look to move up, say 43.50 again, and we're happy with that. But we're green on the day, which was great. So 11,000 coming in, and we just took 12,000 on this one trade. Got a really good fill as well. Steady move up. Seeing the volume come in, that was the catalyst really. And just take 2,500 off. Still 5,500 in there. But we're now 3,000 up on the day. So what was a red day is now turning out to be a nice green day. Get out there. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And $14,000 on FRGE. Excellent trade. Thank you very much indeed. So to go from $11,000 when we were streaming live, when we closed the live stream, $11,000 down. So we were looking at staring down the barrel of a red day today, the first one in a fortnight. And we came back for power hour. We're going to do our trade summary, but we actually noticed a few more things moving, and to be able to take that last trade, not only recover some of the losses, but actually get green on the day. And very happy with that. And it just goes to show that sometimes it's choppy when you normally trade, and there's always going to be another trade. So don't get too despondent. If you lose a bit of money with one trade, you can always make it up with the next one. So if you enjoyed the video, remember to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It will alert you when I do go live. I trade live every morning, at least an hour before the market opens. At the moment, I'm trading 2 hours before the market opens, so it's 7:30 East Coast, 12:30 Dublin time. And if you want to learn strategies that I use to trade profitably, then check the link in the description, the first link in the description. There's a course there that can teach you very, very inexpensively exactly how I trade. And if you want to learn how I find stocks to trade on a daily basis, Benzinga is the company that I use. Benzinga Pro is a platform that I use to find the stocks. That's also a link in the description there as well. So check out the links in the description. You'll find a lot of the tools that I use to trade on a daily basis. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. See you again tomorrow.